All right. And beginning of day 55. The big shortcut, pretty much. Starting pretty late. It's like 9 o'clock. But it was cold this morning. I didn't want to get up. And I was able to wait till most of the frost evaporated. So that was worth it. Now I have to go find the road, which is up here somewhere. Yeah, so I want to get to that bridge. It's about 19 miles from here, but first stop is McDonald's, which is about 4.2 miles from here. Not necessary for the food, you know, I will eat. I should get there by lunchtime, 10:30. But mostly for the Wi-Fi, because I am now 3 days behind on these videos. Because I've had the service I've had has been crappy. And that always hurts. And it doesn't hurt, but when the service is crappy, it takes a lot of power to upload these videos. And yeah, just don't have that luxury, So McDonald's in my future. I'm happy. All right, later. All right, on the road. It'll eventually take me where I'm going. It's relatively light traffic, so I'm happy. But there is not much of a shoulder though. But that's what I was expecting. Because you're not used to hikers being on this road, so I don't think we are. But should be nice and straight to exactly where I'm going. So, and it doesn't look like there's that many hills in front of me. At least not for a while. So it's all for the good. It is warming up pretty good though. That's good. And yeah, looking forward to the McDonald's. All right, later. All right. So it's not completely flat, this route. Got a nice decent hill I just have to go up. But it's at its end. Hopefully more flatness is in front of me. Again, this road isn't really designed for hikers, but it's not that busy, so. And now that I'm past that hill, I guess I'm into some farmland, so it should be easier to walk. Yeah. Farmland of Ohio. All around me. Pretty cool. All right, later. All right, so I stayed at the Gold Star, which is a chili place, which is okay. McDonald's, because I don't think I'll ever have the chance again. So I think that's a local chain. I've realized, well, I said this morning it was the 55th day. It's actually the 54th. Somehow I added a day somewhere on my sheet and that kind of messed me up, and yep, but back on the right day, the 54th. I got about 15 more miles to go today. It's almost 12 o'clock, so should be able to make it. And the covered bridge that I'm going to has like a creek bed right next to it, and hopefully it's not flooded out. I'm gonna go on there. It shouldn't be okay. It hasn't. It's gonna be 2 full days that has rain, so it should be going down the water level, anyways. Hopefully. All right, so that's the plan, and I'm back on the right day, and let's get going. All right, later. All right, so the road I'm taking my shortcut is going to be mostly this one. It's the 137. Pretty happy with it so far. You know, there's been rolling hills, but I realize that's normal for Ohio, but it's not that busy at all. So I think I made a good choice on where to cross, because there's a few well, it's your own hike, so there's a few roads you can take, and this is direct but not the major one. So I gotta get out of the way of this car. But yeah, there's usually a lot of grass on the side, on one side of the road or other, and yeah, so it works. All right, later. All right, so about 10 more miles to go on my shortcut. Still on a relatively, relatively, I should say, deserted road, which I'm happy about. There's an occasional car every few minutes or so, but that's about it. So I think it was rather, well, I picked happy with my choice to pick this route. But yeah. I know I'm probably missing some good hiking and scenes and areas to see from the real Buckeye Trail, but I have to go back and do the Buckeye Trail in reality, and not have to worry about trying to do a huge hike in 1 year. So, but yeah, that's another bucket item list that I'll probably do for an easy year. Only 1,100 miles. But, yeah. But I'm not too disappointed in this route. All right, later. All right, I got about 6 more miles to go on my shortcut. It's been more of the same, really. Not as flat as I hoped it would be, but I guess Ohio isn't flat, I've realized. It's about 4:30, so I got time to go the 6 miles I need to go. Hopefully there's a place for me to camp right there on the trail. If not, I'll be going until I find a place. But yeah, a lake probably would be a good spot. But all this is probably it is private land. But where the covered bridge is in like a memorial place, I think that's public. So that's the plan. But yeah, it's been a pretty uneventful road walk anyways. But as good as it could have been, I guess. But that's it for now. Later. Alright, Decatur. I think that's how you say it. Basically the last town I have to walk through before I get back on the trail. And there's supposed to be a mini mart here, so maybe I'll get ice cream or something. I don't know. At least water. It's a little more practical. But I got about a little less than 3.5 miles to go. So, and it's only 5:30, so plenty of time. Still, I've seen some horses around here. Not just that one. But yeah. The great metropolis of Decatur. Alright, later. Alright, about 2 more miles to go. on the day, a little bit less than that actually. And as you can see, the hills are returning, which means it must be getting close to the trail. Truck goes by. Yeah, generally it's an all day on this road, and I'd say for a good 80-85% of it, it's been fine, just fine. Plenty of grass to walk on, or something to walk on other than the road itself. But there are portions where you can tell they don't consider walkers at all. So, oh, there's a Mennonite. I won't take a picture too close. All right. So it seems the last mile of my detour, or my shortcut, it's on this one-track road, which is nice because I think this leads directly to the bridge itself, and it's a covered bridge, and it's I think it's like one lane, so limits the amount of traffic that goes through, which means less traveled road, which is always good. But I got another hill to do, of course, but it's almost the end of the day, 7:15, but I should get there with plenty of daylight left. All right, later. All right, made it to the bridge. It's dusk, so I gotta start looking around for a good camp spot. Hopefully there's something along the bank somewhere. That's the goal anyways. Spooky at dark. Apparently it's still usable. I think they refurbished it or rebuilt it. Alright, that's it for now. So here's a nice bit of sand on whatever bank. If I knew it was going to rain tonight, or there was a chance of it, I wouldn't camp here, but it's not, so I'm going to. But yeah, the bridge is right there. Alright, so that works. Alright, later. Alright, end of day 54. In my camp spot on the sand, so it should be nice and comfortable. Yeah, it was a successful shortcut. I did the 19 miles needed to do, and tomorrow the plan is to get up as early as possible and actually get up. I don't. And then try to do as many miles before my brother comes to pick me up, because yeah, he's going to pick me up. He flies in at like 11, so probably around 12:30, maybe even 1, he'll pick me up. So I'll just continue walking until he does. Then I'll be off for a few days. Well, one day at least. 1-0, and then whenever I get back on the trail on the 9th. So it's going to be a good 48 hours of relaxation. Looking at an eclipse and drinking, probably. I got some errands to do too. There's an REI in Cincinnati which I need to visit to get an actually good sleeping pad, because this foam one it insulates, but it's not comfortable. Like, it doesn't. Yeah, I need some air underneath me. So yeah, there's a few other things too I need to replace, and so yeah, that's what REIs are for. And pretty happy with the gear that I've been using so far. Most of the stuff I need to replace are things that I used for the last few through hikes. So eventually everything wears out, especially if you use it every day like this. So it's part of the cost. But other than that, I'm looking forward to day 55 and getting off the trail for a bit. Right later.